Hi everyone. I am creating this video to talk a little bit about Google Classroom because as we're going to be moving towards having the students carry Chromebooks next year, at least our 7th grade students, I know some people are wondering how they're going to be able to utilize these Chromebooks more in their classroom and not just substitute them for certain assignments that you would do with paper. And instead of just going into some how-to videos about Google Classroom, I thought I'd show you some of the ways that I use Google Classroom and why I use it. I think it's a really good platform to disperse information for your students and assignments, and it's a way to keep it all organized for you so that things are a little bit easier. So for example, you can see I've gone into my first period class. I use it to post a lot of things. So I've organized the way that I post assignments in Google Classroom. You can see here on the side, I have classroom assignments. Sometimes the kids might have homework assignments or projects. I push out links to quizzes through Google Classroom and also our warm-up assignments. So you can see everything's posted in a stream, and that stream organizes things by date. So for example, this is the assignment that we're going to be working on today in class. I haven't updated the assignment to show that it's going to be due tomorrow, but when I do, it will show that as an assignment that is due tomorrow right here. But last week, for example, we took a quiz. So if you click on this link, I'm able to push out the quiz through Google Classroom in class. So the kids will see this and then they're able to go to their quiz right away. And it's an easy way to push out that quiz so that you know that everybody has it all at once, because it'll show up at the top of the students' stream that they can update their stream. I've pushed out classroom assignments this way. So if you click on this, this is an assignment that we did about Irish immigration, and I made it so that each student had a copy of this assignment. So they all had this document that they were able to type on. And if you click, when you go through Google Classroom, on Done, I have a copy of all of their assignments right here. And if I want to make it easier on myself, I could actually click on the folder right here, and it'll open it up in my Google Drive. And so if I click on the first student and this little eye icon, I can click preview, and then I can go through and look at each assignment and grade it this way, and then I just click to go to the next students, and it'll tell you the student's name up top. So like I said, I use it for classroom assignments. I use it to push out quizzes. My students all do their warm-up questions in Google Classroom. If you wanted to post just a quick question, you could actually click Create Question, and the students would be able to answer it in Google Classroom. I'm going to go back and show you in my ASB class. I do that quite frequently. Just questions that I post. So for example, last week I asked them what's a question that they would like to ask students who attended the dance. So if I click on Done, you can see that if you don't want to create a separate document to push out to students, you can just post a question and then all of the students can answer it here. And you could just scroll through their answers and you could grade them here. I don't grade the assignments in Google Classroom and return them to the students, only because it's not synced up with Schooloop yet. So I usually just enter the scores in Schooloop as I'm going through the questions. But you could also give students rights so that they could add comments. So I'm trying to scroll down. I've given my students access to post things in my ASB class. So you can see that one of my students, Trish, she actually posted the noontime job list. Another student, Maya, had posted who was working the dance list. So I've given students access to post things, and then you can see that they could add comments. Sometimes they'll find that we forgot to assign people jobs. So you can see Max caught on one of the Spirit Week job lists that we forgot to assign certain jobs. So it allows them to collaborate and corroborate as well. So I just think it's a great platform for organizing all of your assignments and things that you do in class in one place that makes it easy for the students to access. So tomorrow I'm going to be going over how to create a class. There's two different ways. You can either create the class and then send the code to that class out to students, or if you have your class roster, you can actually enter them. You could enter all of the students yourself. So I'll be showing you that tomorrow, and I hope this helped you see some of the different ways that you can use Google Classroom, and it might make you a little bit more interested in learning how to post different assignments and things in Google Classroom. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm willing to share. I've been learning over the years as I go as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Bye.